Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Black. I'm your host, ThePikaWu, and in the last episode we continued our little expedition through the desert resort. And today we're hopefully going to finish that up and make our way to the next city. Not very many trainers left, maybe 5 or 6 at the most, somewhere around there. And at the end of the last episode we kind of got ourselves trapped in a trainer battle, so that'll be something. And the sad part is I know that I'm going to have to take damage here, which is just not fun. And we're going to go with Drover. Here comes the Fire Punch. Hooray, I avoided the attack and I don't take any sandstorm damage, which is cool. Also, it is... like, I'm trying to do something new with my whole recording thing, so obviously things are going to be a little ahead for me. And what I mean by that is I have a hard, like, okay, I have the most retarded sleep schedule ever. For some reason, no matter how hard I try to keep a quote-unquote day schedule where I stay awake during the day, I tend to usually end up on a night schedule, and as a result, it's usually, you know, way past the time that I actually make my videos public. So what I'm going to be doing now is, while I'm on my night schedule, I'm going to record the day before and then just schedule it for upload. If something new happens, obviously I'll end up mentioning it in the following episode or whatever. So I mean, that'll be a thing. But I mean, it's just going to be easier for me. Plus, if you take into consideration that summer is coming, I mean, the heat's going to be unbearable, and I use a headset. Sorry, I kind of brain farted there, I guess. I think that's the last trainer in the desert resort, so we're going to get the hell out of here now. But yeah, and we already battled him. So, but considering summer, it'll be a lot easier to, you know, just record at night. It'll be cooler. It'll also be very, very quiet in my area, neighborhood, whatever you want to call it. So that's what I'm going to be doing in regards to my recording schedule, basically. So I mean, if you see a lot of in-game play at night, that's why. But shouldn't be a problem. I should probably change up my lead here because I kind of want Drover to get more experience. What items do these things have? EXP share, annual, yeah, that's fine. Oops, too far into the grass, into the grass. To the sand. And as you can tell, we've already beaten all of these trainers. And we walk into the sand. Hooray. All I know is this next gym is going to be kind of easy, kind of not. I really do need to get Rock Slide or whatever it is that Drover gets before, you know, did I even like talk to this guy at all? I don't think I did, because there's a random item here and yeah. Okay, I had a feeling there were, you know, more trainers than, you know, the game was actually showing, but I mean, we're a ways off from 28 too, aren't we? Oh well, not like it's a big deal. You know what, Blitzel? Screw you. Take your sandstorm damage and I'll just dig you and you'll be dead. Simple as that. Even with the EXP share, that was kind of bad. I had a feeling I didn't battle this one either. Backpacker Jill, oh boy, a grass type. Well, we know how that plays out for our team. Of course, I don't care. Nice crit. I wonder if that would have killed without the crit. But whatever. Have I battled you yet? Apparently so, because you ain't talking to me. Okay, back out of the sand area, because I don't want to walk too much into the sand. Okay, that's pretty much everything there. Excuse me. Hooray, another backpacker person thing. And he has a flying type. Not that I really want to use Dig all that much anyways, but I mean... Drober is also kind of tricky. You don't want to evolve it too soon because as a Drober, I think at level 33 or something like that, it gets Earthquake, but if you evolve it, then it takes another 3 levels just to get Earthquake. Hello. And it's Juniper and, you know, Sharon. Ultra Ball's nice. I don't know if anyone just heard that. Like, gas kind of came up and I had to kind of keep my mouth closed for that for obvious reasons. Or at least I hope that they're obvious enough. And now we talk more about what we want to do. And then he goes back off to Route 4 to do some training, I guess. Anyways, welcome to the next city. And Team Plasma being assholes again. And as you can tell, he is the daycare man. I kind of mentioned this a very long time ago, or a very long time ago. The daycare man will only appear once you get to this point in the game, where he's being harassed by Team Plasma, and you kind of have to step in and say, oh nah, I'm not gonna let you take this guy's Pokemon. Yeah, you can detect all you want, now you can't detect again and I can hit you. And you can faint, or die, or whatever it is, whatever. Anyways, a new Pokemon that we haven't seen yet. Trubbish, a poison type, which means Dig is super effective. Usually all the evil teams, quote unquote, all have, you know, like dark, poison, flying in the form of a bat, things like that. But, whatever. Anyway. And we get our bike now, finally. About time. And now that we have that, all of the talking, all day. Shut up, please. You can tell I'm just like the most friendly person on the planet. Yeah, so let's register the X transceiver, or not, and just use the bike. If you register more than one thing, a little menu comes up, and then you have to go up and down to decide what you want to use. Otherwise, you can just do this. So, what I want to do is I want to find this one building first. I don't remember which one it is. It's definitely not this one. I think it's behind these. Okay. It's the Battle Institute. There you go. You know what it is. I believe it's this guy. Wait, what? Oh, he's talking about shiny Pokemon. It's like the first time that they ever actually mentioned shiny Pokemon in these games, by the way. Other than, you know, the red Gyarados. Anyways, this item we actually really needed. I don't remember if I need to get any other moves before I evolve it, so I'll end up holding off on evolving the Cottony until the next episode, of course. But you need the Sunstone for it, and the same applies to Petilo if I remember correctly. So I do recommend you come here to get that if you happen to be plan on using either of the 2 Pokemon on your team. And we get the HM for Strength, which is good. You kind of need this. Kind of. You don't need it. There's very little that you need to actually use other HMs for. But yeah, it's still something you want to have. Oh, cool. She gave us the Sooth Bell because Drober is happy. Yes, let's talk to the chick again and walk into the TV and the table like 5 times. because, you know, walking into furniture is fun. Is there like a hidden guy over here? No? Okay. Anyways, Pokemon Center first. We'll do that first, because, you know. Yes, let's talk to the Chinchino. At least I think it's Chinchino, I don't really remember, but whatever. At least we made it to the next city, right guys? Okay, you can stop talking now, thank you. And then we have some guy up here. And he kind of hints that, you know, strength is nearby, even though we just kind of, you know, got that. Clown guy, talk to me. Anyone else there? No. NPCs over here to talk to. As you can see, Bianca's standing there. We'll go to that in a second. Kind of want to talk to the people on the outside here. And for those of you who do not know what these are, they're the big, the small, and the musical areas. There's a big stadium, a small stadium. I think this is the small, maybe? Yeah, it's just a small court for tennis and stuff like that. I think that also is basketball and shit, and you have the big stadium for football, and you know, so. And I think that we can't do much now in them, but we can certainly do something later in the post game, which is kind of cool. Anyways, off to the musical area we go, because Bianca's here. And this guy here is the owner. If I read that right, I kind of pressed A a little quickly. Anyways, he's going to give us a special little item called the prop case, where we can, you know, add little doodads to our Pokemon and whatnot. And I guess he's going to force me to do this. So let's do it to Cottony, because Cottony's cool. Anyway, you might hear me clicking because you know, he's kind of doing the whole whatever thing. Basically, you just take an item that you want. You can do whatever with it. Something like, let's see here. I know what I'll do. I'll add the top hat, and let's see here. And then why won't you click to that? That's terrible. No, we'll just do that. There you go. Sorry if you heard all the clicking and whatnot, but yeah. I think the hat was kind of cute on it. Don't judge me. I love Cottony and I love Whimsicott. They're some of my favorite Pokemon ever. But yeah. Anyways, there's some NPCs in here to talk to. And she gives us the TM for Echoed Voice. Kind of a bad version of Hyper Voice, and Hyper Voice is actually only relevant in X and Y because of some of the new abilities that were released, which if I ever happen to get a capture card and do you know, a let's play of it, which I'm very hoping to do so, you know, I'll get into further detail about that if I remember to do so, of course. And then we have these two. Talk to me. Hooray! Now this area is done. There's only like a few other places that we actually need to go. Oh, but wait. And Bianca's dad's here to take her back home, because, you know, adventures are dangerous for 10-year-olds. So, I mean, yeah. It's kind of interesting. I don't know if many people actually notice this if they've played the game before or not, but in a way, Bianca mentions you a lot as well as Sharon, so it kind of hints that she might have feelings for one of you. So I mean, there's that. And there's also something similar in X and Y, which again, I'm not going to spoil everything, of course, but there is something similar to that, and again, we'll get to it whenever we ever, you know, like if we ever actually LP that. But yeah. And if you're wondering who this random NPC that walked up here is, that's the gym leader for this city, Elsa. So I mean, and she kind of came to show up and, you know, convince her father that it's okay to travel, etc. So, I mean... And now we get to do whatever the hell we want. Anyways, what we're going to be doing in the next episode is finishing off our little exploration of the city. And hopefully we can get started on the gym as well, because, I mean, that's what a lot of people usually enjoy watching about LPs, at least from past experience, I suppose. A lot of people seem to like, you know, enjoy watching those types of things, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, that's hopefully what we're going to be doing, you know, all of in the next episode, or, you know, whatever. You understand what I'm talking about. So, until next time, this is a PokeGamer signing out.